Hey, it's Steve Barcelo, Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. A lazy Sunday in Littleton, North Carolina. I'm just driving around checking on things before I open the museum at 1 o'clock. Basically, this is the town of Littleton. Part of my thing as a commissioner is mowing, making sure my people go out mow, garbage pickup, and we've had tons of rain. And so everything's washed around. Storm drains will have some debris on it we need to clean up. You can see all the little buttercups and things now after you get a rain. And this was mowed I literally mowed this 2 days ago. And everything looks like it hasn't been mowed now because of just all this rain we've had. We've had rain day after day. And of course now we can't mow until it dries up. The zero turns will just get stuck. But looking around, just kind of seeing what's out there so I can give my employees Monday a heads up. And one of the things now we've been maintaining the cemetery because that's not getting done by the contractor. And that doesn't really fall on us. We're not getting paid for it at this point. But that's, I think something is going to change. Oh, there's a big pothole. Something else to get fixed. This is one of the less used roads back here. I'm just want to see what's going on back here. Anyway, I'm about picking up stuff. I'm planning on going camping this week. Now I've got meetings. This is Sunday, like I said, so it's Monday and Tuesday. I've got meetings to deal with for town hall. But I was picking up all the important stuff, health food for like camping, like Lucky Charms. I can't even eat milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'll just be eating that as a dry food, basically something simple. That road right in front of you, you see, that takes us to our dump, landfill, which is only recyclable, basically branches, which I need to get chipped up, and leaves, which we need to stir. And that's a long road. I'm not going to open that up, take you guys down there today. We'll do that another day. Now, Littleton's a small town of 650 people. We're just getting it's just getting warm here. We've had a couple ice storms previous, so I think we finally broke out of any of the cold weather. Actually, I had the air conditioner on my lower floor this morning and shut it off because we just opened the windows up. So we're getting there, which means everything's growing. We've got trees to trim. You can see these are trees down here on this side. It's really not our property, but we usually get stuck in to do stuff like that. We're getting contractors in to give us bids on paving. I mean, it's just amazing. You're trying to maintain a little town, how much there is and how much stuff you have to do. It's nonstop. And then trying to run a museum. Now things are starting to pick up. I don't know how today's going to be on a Sunday, but people are coming in. We're getting the diehards back. I mean, you always get on the weekends, especially beginning of the summer, the folks from the lake. Now, these are not people that are necessarily into the paranormal or cryptozoology or UFOlogy. They're just kind of curious. So they kind of come in, look around like, what the heck is this? And sometimes they leave a donation. Sometimes they buy a little something. But, you know, they're not the ones that come in that really are the ones that want to have the most recent sightings or here for ghost tours, want to see the paranormal equipment, and the ones that, you know, we really rely on as far as getting things done and making some money. But here's some, just don't mind me, I'm looking around here. This is another area. This is a road I need to get paved. There's a couple of them here. This and Church Street that goes up, and a few roads here that are really rough. And I got to get these things that they're secondary roads, but it doesn't matter. They tend to get skipped over the years, so I need to get these all done this season. And obviously, paving, as you can see, the vehicle bouncing. The paving has to be done obviously when it's warm. So now's the time to get everybody in, get the bids, and just get this done. Small potholes we do in-house. Now this road, I'm just literally looking in front of it. This is a state road. You can see it's got some patches on it. The state just came through. And we'll do small patches in-house, but not that you guys care about that. But it's anything to keep costs down. Whatever money doesn't get spent on an outside contractor, because cost us, you know, an eighth of the cost if we can do it in-house. That's money that can be spent on another project here, getting something done or getting a piece of equipment. I mean, this was just all mowed too. Okay, so you can see the grass is low. It's just the little pop-ups from the flowers and stuff. I'm gonna take you guys down by the cemetery, show you that. But I'm just shooting a little video here. I've got a couple of people have been reaching out to me. Like I said, folks coming through the museum now. They're the people who've traveled to come actually see and follow our YouTube channel. And I'm just, you know, since I'm not doing a paranormal investigation, I'm not on the road, I'm not at Medoc Mountain. That would be packed today and very squashy and wet. So I figured give you a little tour of what I'm doing before I open the museum. The craziness I do. Now, I'd be out there literally mowing today, like mowing this stuff all up in here, probably hit the cemetery, but I'd get that zero turn stuck in a heartbeat. I'd do more damage than good. I'll wait a day or two and let my folks get out there and do it. But it's a cute town, and the town is booming. We've had all kinds of stuff coming in. We have still the works of a 20-room boutique hotel. But the coffee shop, Daphne's, is open. Bakery associated with it, which has done some phenomenal stuff. If you guys get to town, you need to come in, and you need to get the, at least one of my favorites, the blue cheese, cream cheese, Danish. Oh my God, it's addicting. And I love the vanilla latte there. I mean, good stuff. Really nice to be raising the bar in Littleton and having all this high-end stuff. The bistro is a little bit of delay opening that, and I'm not sure when the wine shop's opening. We've got a bunch of stuff going here. We'll pull in here. This is the old cemetery. The town maintains this. And we, just before Easter last weekend, I had to get down here and mow because it didn't get done. And you can see the grass is up again. We need to get down here. This is going to be something that involves a lot of man hours. And I think the town's just gonna, we've been doing it anyway, kind of coming in. And as soon as it dries out, we'll be down here for another 2 days easy, just mow, and then a lot of weed whacking. And then of course something that hasn't been happening in the past, we need to blow all the grass off the stones. And then these trails too. Now we need to get some fresh stone in here, rake them up a little bit, and then we'll spray the trails down, the roads itself. You can see how narrow they are. I mean, this is made for a horse and buggy. And so people can see that all these bushes haven't been trimmed in Lord knows how long. I mean, I've been here 7 years. I don't think they've been trimmed since I've been here. You can hear one of the bushes rubbing on the vehicle there. It's a good thing I have old beaters. But it's a beautiful cemetery, and I'm a kind of a cemetery nut, so I take it very seriously to come down and do the best we can. But here, just look at this. It'll get you off the road a little bit. I mean, it's just really neat old stuff. Now, I've come down here and mowed. When you're mowing on a zero turn down here, it takes forever. That's a spot over there. I'm going to take you in the back. And I basically have my headphones on, Bluetooth, tuned down on Pandora, and you got to go slow. You can see all these stones all over. It's real. You don't want to hit a stone. You can, besides damaging a stone, you can kill the mower. And but it's just kind of crazy. I've literally seen things move through the cemetery. Obviously mowing, all of a sudden see something almost, but I've seen multiple times, it looks like a child running from playing hide and seek behind one tombstone to another. I go like, what the hell? And literally just right up there, look around and there's nobody there. And that's multiple times I've seen that. And I've talked to a few other people who've been out here doing similar things, sitting out here with a grave of a loved one and claim to have seen this shadowy thing move around. So there's something going on here. And I'm not big on doing paranormal stuff at cemeteries. You can easily offend somebody. I don't want to attract people to cemeteries to hang out, because that's just another issue for us as a town and our police department. And my belief is kind of, it's sort of like dreaming. What do you dream about? You dream about the place you lived, the school you went to, things like that. And so like, what are the odds, unless you picked out your spot, your famous cemetery, your favorite cemetery, and you were going there all the time, why would you go back there? And anyway, but apparently there's something going on here. But it's a gorgeous old cemetery. We definitely need to get some things fixed up here so we can get down here regular, have the financing and the equipment we need so we can I can put a personnel down here at least 2-3 days a week. You know, if we'll get the whole crew in, knock things out, and then of course just general maintenance. And then when things start to get up, all these, like, look at all these shooters on these trees here. All that needs to be trimmed. I mean, that's a day by itself down here. But once you do that and maintain it, it's easy, or easier. And the more you mow the area, anything, it's like mowing your yard. You learn all the spots, things you got to look out for. Raise the deck here, and it just makes it more efficient. And then we got to fix a lot of the stones there too. Some are just lopsided. We have some that are in the position where I'm afraid they're actually going to tumble over on somebody. But just something small like a cemetery, that's how much work and energy there is in there. And that's not even ours at this point. I think it will be. I'll take you down some of the back roads here. I gotta be honest with you, you know, I've worked as a journalist, lived up north, New York, Long Island, lived in Manhattan briefly, Houston, Texas. Come to this little town of 650 people and end up, you know, being a town commissioner here. And I really woke me up to how much there is to running any town, especially even a little tiny town like this. It's just nonstop, always something happening. And this is just like part, you know, we're dealing with the infrastructure. Now we have all these issues. The water sewer plant, we're trying to get that going. But amongst all this, plus with COVID, the town is booming. We have all these businesses coming in. All the more reason we need to be on top of things. Like here, perfect example, we got leaves out here. Now the stuff back before that, we can't pick up. That's a contractor coming in doing work that you got to clean up. That's dirt and debris. We don't take that. The leaves we'll take. And right now we're manually picking them up. A lot of labor. And hauling them to the dump, our dump, which we're the only ones allowed to use, and then offloading it there. So a lot of work. It's just nonstop. I mean, it's good job security. And for those of you that probably don't realize how this works in these little towns here, as a commissioner, there's no salary, nothing. I mean, my vehicle, my gas, my time. But if you love a town, you don't mind. Look at this. This is a gorgeous town. Look at these old buildings here. This is our new old police department. Has been redone. There's people over here. Someone's doing a little photo shoot, which is cute. That's nice when people are actually being brought into town. Daphne's is closed, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'm going to get me a coffee. That's Casimire's Pizzeria there. Our new playground. Littleton Hardware. That little store is amazing. They've got everything. I mean, it's just... And then, of course, we have a little stage here. We do concerts and stuff here. Of course, right now with COVID, a lot of things have just been kind of not happening. But it's just a great town. We always have things happening here. Let me show off my blinker. But we have Grandpa's Kitchen. Of course, we got a Hardee's. We got some fast food, commercial stuff in here. But I love the fact back behind us opens on weekends. Steve's snow cones, and he brings over other people occasionally to sell barbecue and things like that. Brunswick stew. It's just a cute, cute little town, and we need to keep moving forward and keeping business friendly, safe, clean. It's a lot of work, but as this builds up, more people come in. What we get in return is more businesses, more tax base, so that gives us a little bit more money comes into the town, which of course goes right back into the town in either equipment, personnel, you know, whatever we need. And we've been behind the 8 ball for quite a while, and we're finally getting there. We're finally getting things heading in the right direction. So hopefully we can just keep heading in that direction, and things will be fine. But I'm just babbling on. I apologize. I'm going to be heading back to the museum shortly, so I just want to kind of give you guys a little feel for the little town that Littleton's in, and the stuff we're going on. But something else I want to talk about, which I totally was sidetracked here. Let me see if I can find these. Have you guys heard about MetaZoo? It's I was never into any of these card games or anything, Pokemon or something. Well, apparently it's a version of that, but based on cryptozoology. So there's all these crypto creatures and stuff. Now, I got some of this stuff in. I don't remember if it's something I asked for or the company decided to send it since we're a cryptozoology museum, hoping we would sell it. And it's a card game. I have no idea how it's played. I'm told it's very similar to the way the Pokemon was played. But they come with these hologram cards, and they're collectibles, and they come in packs, and there's a game thing, a game board. I'm not sure exactly how the game, like I said, how many people play, but anyway, so I've got a bunch of the stuff was sent to me. So I started doing research. It turns out the stuff I got was apparently sitting around for a while before it got shipped to me. And these were all Kickstarter first release. So these little silly cards, their suggested retail price was $5.99. Well, since they're no longer in print and they're holograms and the whole bit, I started doing research. They're selling on, you'll look on eBay, check it out, MetaZoo. And this one is Mothman? No, it's a reverse event medallion. So this one here, but all these things are selling, all these kind of cards here, selling for $100 to $150 now. Is that crazy? Now the boxes you get have packs of them, 36 packs, game cards, and those are selling for $150 for a pack. And each one of those will have a hologram card in it, and then the regular cards. And so just crazy. And the packs are selling for just crazy prices. And the only things I see selling, like they going up to like well over $1,000, like $1,200 for a pack. And those are actually people putting them up and selling them. But anyway, for the time being, I think I'm going to take a few of these cards that are worth somewhere between $100 and $150, and I'm going to do some kind of raffle or some kind of thing, give them away. I mean, let someone else, someone who's into this, really enjoy it. And if you guys get any ideas of something we should do, something that will bring people to the area, to this little town of Littleton, and especially someone who's into this sort of card thing, it will be a great thing for them just to, excuse to come in, see the museum, go to Littleton Food and Spirits, get a Bigfoot burger, hit Grandpa's, have a cold beer. I mean, just, come to Littleton, have fun, or go down and stay at Medoc Mountain State Park. But, so you guys get any ideas of that, since I'm not into that card world at all. How I should promote it or do something there. I'm going to put it in the things for this little YouTube video, and I'll probably do a picture of me holding this as the thumbnail to see if I can get some attraction. And give me some ideas to do that. The big packs, we'll probably find out what we can get for them, sell them, and use that money to go into an event. Since now we're starting to open up, we need to do some little events here, bring some people in, even if it's just some book authors, talk about their books, and maybe do something like that. We'll have a book signing, let them sell their books, and then maybe we'll do a raffle there. That might be something to do. Get someone that talks about this sort of thing. But try to do something fresh and new that we haven't done, since we're back to attempting to get past COVID and the fact that we are just opening up. All right, so I'm going to head back down to the museum. I need to go there. Don Spragus just drove by. Guy owns a hardware store. So I'm basically going to show you the museum. This is Mosby Avenue. This is the one traffic light we have in town. Kind of funny coming from Long Island, New York, and having tons of stuff there. When I first moved in, people said, if you want to avoid the traffic light, you can drive around this, And I'm going, what, are you kidding me? Avoid the traffic light? Well, I've been here long enough now, I'm doing that. So you can see a ton of churches in this town. This is a gorgeous road. Mosby Avenue's got some beautiful, beautiful old homes on it. You can see some of these things here. Here's another old church here. Trees here. There's a lot of beautiful old homes. This one, hopefully we can rescue. That one's supposed to be crazy haunted too. I'm going to see if we can get into an investigation there. We got another beautiful church coming up over here. I believe this is one of the older ones in town. I'm just going to pull over here. I got somebody on my butt. And then I just want to show you this house over here. This is a beautiful house too. Just some of the stuff that's here. Now, our museum is actually one of the older homes in town. It's not the oldest. It's one of the older, though. It's on the old Stagecoach Road. Person's Ordinary is around the corner. And we're coming up here. It used to be a boarding house and stuff. And that's we have an underground stream in the basement, a hidden room in the second floor. But this is what the museum looks like from the outside. So when you pull up to it. So I'm going to pull around the corner. pull in. This is the old carriage house. All that property behind came with this place. That's the old carriage house out here, which I got all my junk in, my mower and stuff. But, all right, I'm going to sign off here. I've been babbling long enough. There's me duck in the side yard. I see one of my dogs over there. We rescue dogs. So we actually have 8 now, as crazy as that is. But I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to do a couple other little videos, hopefully this week coming up amongst all the meetings. And but give me an idea what you guys want to do, what you think we should do with these MetaZoo. Check them out. Go online, see what these crazy things are selling for. And right back to us. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. I'm going to go open the museum up. And everyone be safe out there. And we're going to get things going and have you all come out here and have a blast. All right, talk to you soon.